Welcome to the next episode of DP5RTV Sign-Ons and Sign-Offs. So today's episode is gonna be Dumaguete. Have you heard about the difference about Negros Oriental and Dumaguete City? Well, here it comes. Dumaguete, why are you not calling me again? And why are you not answering my call? Because we're living with my friends. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about, huh? I will see you at my house. So this is what it comes. Hello everyone, I'm your host, the voiceover of DP5RTV. So, did you hear about the story of the difference between Dumaguete and Negros Oriental? Well, if you heard, then let's move on to the next segment now, shall we? Alright, so here we go. Woo! Let's just move on to the next one now. And we will just take a moment of pause because I've been getting through this now. So let's just start now, and the timer starts now. Shall we? Oh no, I forgot the channel name. Let's just move on in a moment of pause. Wait a minute. Let's be back on. Let's go. Oh, okay, I get it now. So channel 63. So we need 4 more. So the next episode should be channel 67. Don't tell anyone, okay? December 2, 2001, 2006. Okay. 441. 11 a.m. This on a 19.6 that's 2006. It's really fast. Engineer. Engineer Girardi Alma, ECE number 42851. Engineer. Engineer Engineer Lorraine D. Engineer no. Ay, sorry. Wait lang. Anthony de la Cruz. I was being, guys. Wait. Wait lang. Wait lang. Wait. Oh. Sorry, mga kanimi. Why were I started? I'm so serious. Napalaki! Wait. Wait lang. Mga kanimi, I was really excited by this one. Wait lang, wait. We have a moment of silence, guys. We have a moment of silence. Okay. 91-1 XAI dash. This channel 63 Dumaguete. And the time. Wait! Moment of silence. Wait lang. Moment of silence, guys. We'll be right back. Just silent pause. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Back to the studio, or back to the episode actually. Okay. Now, before we read, let's just talk about here. Let's talk about the city's history now, shall we? Or is it? Let's just move on. Well, let's talk about the city's full information now. A little bit long, but actually long. Shall we? Let's go! 1, 2, 3. Dumaguete. Officially the city of Dumaguete. in Cebuano, Dakbayan sa Dumaguete, or in Filipino, Lungsod ng Dumaguete, is a component city and capital of the province of Negros Oriental, Philippines. According to the 2024 census, it has a population of 142,171 people. It is the most populous city, and the smallest city by land area is Negros Oriental, as well as one of the two regional centers in Negros Island region. The other one is Bacolod. Now, Dumaguete is a university city with 4 large universities and several colleges, attracting students of the province and students from across the Visayas and Mindanao. The city is best known for Signons University, the first Protestant and American university in the country and in Asia. Wait, moment of silence, everyone. Wait lang. Let's just move on. Schools in Dumaguete include 18 public elementary schools and 8 public high schools. In 2025, Dumaguete City has been designated as the country's first UNESCO Creative City of Literature. Dumaguete is bounded by the towns of Bacong, Sibulan, and Valencia. The power source of the city comes from the geothermal power plant in Valencia. Now, let's talk about its etymology now, shall we? Or is it? Let's just move on now. Okay. Now, its etymology begins with Dumaguete, was coined from the Cebuano word dagit, which means to snatch. The word Dumaguete, meaning to swoop, was coined because of the area's frequent raids by Moro pirates and its power to attract and keep visitors, both local and foreign. In 1572, Diego Lopez Bovedano indicated the place as Dananguet, but cartographer Pedro Mulilo Velarde in 1734 already used the present name of Dumaguete for the settlement. Now let's just talk about its history now, shall we? Okay. Now, some people you don't know this, but you need to learn this now. So let's talk about its history. Its early history in the Spanish colonial area was Dumaguete City was once settled by Datus from Borneo, who settled themselves into the newly established Madjas. However, after the Spanish colonization of the Philippines, the island of Negros was divided into the provinces of Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental by a royal decree executed by Governor General Valeriano Weyler on January 1, 1890. Dumaguete was also made the capital of the new Negros Oriental province. In 1898, months after the arrival of Emilio Aguinaldo from exile, the Negros Revolution suddenly broke out. Negros Oriental province, which was still ruled by the Spanish authorities, eventually surrendered to the Negrians revolutionary forces after a battle on November 6. They began a week-long march, which captured Dumaguete on November 24. By this time, the Spanish forces had left the entirety of Negros. The Negros Republic was then proclaimed on November 27. It's American era, and the era saw the allegiance of the Republic of Negros go towards a collaboration stance as a pro-American protectorate amidst the Philippine-American War. The Americans saw the people of Negros as more dependable allies compared to other Filipinos. Therefore, Dumaguete observed the establishment of Signons University, first American-founded university in Asia. Its Japanese occupation era is Empire Japan forces landed at Dumaguete on May 26, 1942. After the fall of the Philippines, and all of Negros Oriental province surrendered shortly thereafter. Resistance against the Japanese occupation continued by guerrilla groups in the inner mountains, where many native residents had fled to. The local Negros guerrillas attacked the remaining Japanese officials and troops on August 6, 1945, and after their victory, they welcomed combined American and Filipino forces that formally liberated Negros Oriental. Now, let's talk about the cityhood. The city of Dumaguete was formally created on July 15, 1948 under Philippine Congressional Republic Act No. 327. Also known as the Charter of the City of Dumaguete. This was later amended on June 21, 1969 by Republic Act No. 5797, which clarified and refined the powers and functions of the local government unit in the earlier act. Its martial law, according to journalist Crispin Maslog, who was teaching at Silliman University at the time, Dumaguete was one of the first cities in the country to learn about Marcos' declaration of martial law on September 23, 1972. Local news station DYSR was able to pick up the news from an Australian broadcast. Elsewhere in the country, media outlets such as newspapers and broadcast stations had already been shut down, but DYSR was able to make the announcement before Information Secretary Francisco Tadad did at around noon. DYSR itself will be shut down at later that day. Maslog recounts that Silliman University in Dumaguete was one of the last 4 universities in the Philippines to be allowed to reopen for classes. While with Marcos himself complaining about instances where members of the political opposition such as Senators Jovito Salonga and Juan Liwag were invited to speak at the university. Well, in the mid-1980s, the crony capitalism which characterized the Marcos administration had a major effect on the island of Negros in which Dumaguete is located. A sugar hoarding scheme by National Sugar Trading Corporation or NASUTRA of Roberto Benedicto backfired, resulting in a mass firing of sugar workers in Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental. Well, worsened by the economic nosedive which had begun in 1983, it eventually became known as the 1985 Negros famine. Let's talk about its geography now and its environment, shall we? Well, its geography and environment is 3, 2, 1. Dumaguete has a land area of 3,362 hectares or 8,210 acres, situated on the plains of the southeastern coast of the large island of Negros near the mouth of the Banica River. Of the province's 19 municipalities and 6 cities, Dumaguete is the smallest in terms of land area. It is bounded on the north by Sibulan, south by Baco, and west by Valencia. As a coastal city, it is bounded on the east by the Bohol Sea and the Tañon Strait, serving as a natural border of the southeastern border of Negros Oriental. The city's topography is generally flat from 2 to 6 kilometers from the shoreline. It slopes gently upwards to the adjoining municipality of Valencia. The highest ground elevation is located at the boundary of the municipality of Valencia, about 100 meters above mean sea level. About 93% of the land have slopes of less than 3%. The remaining areas have a 3% to 5% slope. Its climate is Its climate is Dumaguete has a tropical monsoon climate according to the Köppen climate classification with 2 distinct seasons, wet and dry. The wet season covers the period from June to November, and the dry season starts from December to May, the hottest being April and May. The average maximum temperature is 30.9 degrees Celsius and the average minimum temperature is 24.8 degrees Celsius for the 1991 to 2020 normals. The relative humidity of the locality for the past 8 years... Wait, I was wrong now. Locality for the past years was 81%, with January registering the highest. Northeast monsoon winds or amihan bring cooler temperatures with little, sometimes moderate rain to the city during late October until early March. Trade winds from the Pacific help moderate the sultry conditions of the dry season during April and May, and usually record less hot daytime conditions than the rest of the country. Yet nearby warm seas also cause warm and humid nights during this time. Okay. When no major wind system is in power, trade winds can occur all year round, providing similar conditions. Southwest monsoon winds or habagat usually bring overcast and rainy conditions from June to early October, but can also bring the hottest temperatures of the year due to the foreign effect. Nevertheless, skies are usually clear that nights feel cool, having the widest temperature variation in a day at this time. Now, its environment. Anyways, Dumaguete is a rich and unique marine ecosystem that provides livelihoods to fishers and supports tourism. The coastal environment, which includes seagrass meadows, as efficient carbon sinks that mitigate the effects of climate change. This ecosystem includes 36.15 hectares of seagrasses and 36.20 hectares of coral reef. Dumaguete has 4 marine protected areas covering covering 104 hectares that host over 200 species of fish. In 2021, the fragile marine ecosystem was under threat from a proposed 174 hectare of 130-acre reclamation project that was met with opposition from youth organizations, church groups, residents, and environmental scientists, including Philippine national scientist Angel Alcala. Later that year, the city government halted the project. Wait! Moment of silence again. Now, Dumaguete is politically subdivided into 30 barangays. Each barangay consists of puroks and some of sitios. Most of the barangays are classified as urban. 8 poblations comprise the city's downtown area and are assigned by numbers. The smallest barangay is Poblacion 4 with an area of only 5.11 hectares, while the largest is Banilad with 262.71 hectares. The barangays are Bagakay, Bahumpandan, Balugo, Banilad, Bantayan, Bantigel, Bunyao, Kandiwenonan, Kalindagam, Kamanjak, Kandaway, Kantile, Daro, Hunob, Look, Mangnaw Canal, Motong, Piapi, Poblacion 1 or Tinago, Poblacion 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Pulan Tubig, Tabok Tubig, Taclobo, and Talay. Now, before we move on to the next segment, let's read the script now. Move on. Okay, let's just read. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. This is DP5RTV Channel 63 Dumaguete, a commercial VHF TV broadcast station owned and operated by DP5RTV Corporation, transmitting on a 99.6 kilowatt effective radiated power permit number BST-0633-2006, valid until December 31, 2026. Channel 63 transmitters located at Galatians Avenue, Corner Street, Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental. Channel 63 is operating under the supervision of the following electronics and communication engineers, duly licensed by the Professional Regulation Commission and the National Telecommunications Commission. Engineer Gerard D. Palma, ECE number 42851. Engineer Lorraine D. Pasiano, ECE number 25646. Engineer Sanders D. Reparep, ECE number 03338. Orlando M. Lagarta, 92-1 PNCR-6016. Anthony A. De La Cruz, 91-1PXII-36836. This is Channel 63 Dumaguete. Now, signing on. Now, let's just move on to the demographics now. Or if you will just move on, let's have a moment of pause. Well, we're just not halfway there. We're just vibing all around until the program ends. Okay. Let's go. Let's move on to the demographics now, shall we? Or is it? Well, okay. With no more silence, let's just move on. Okay, it's population census of Dumaguete. Here's the chart. Now let's talk about his demographics now. Okay. As of the census in 2020, there were 134,103 people and 32,276 households residing in the city. According to the National Statistical Coordination Board, Dumaguete has the lowest poverty incidence among urban centers in the Visayas. It has an average daily population of 400,000 people. Dumaguete is the most populous city in Negros Oriental, comprising 9.05% of the province's total population. During the 2019 election, its total voting population was 89,193 voters. The Philippine Retirement Authority, a government agency under the Department of Tourism, has named the city as the best place to retire in the Philippines for 2018. Dumaguete is also listed 5th in Forbes magazine's 7 best places to retire around the world. Now, let's talk about its economy, shall we? First of all, the major sources of income in Dumaguete are tourism, the academe, retail, BPO, technology, and IT firms. There are a significant number of banking institutions, include a branch of Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas in Dumaguete. Shopping centers in Dumaguete include City Mall Dumaguete in Barangay Daro, Unitop Mall in Barangay Poblacion 8, Bishop Center, Barangay Poblacion 8 in Daro, Kangs Incorporated, Shopping Complex, Barangay Daro, Lee Super Plaza, Barangay Poblacion 3, Philinvest Malls Dumaguete, Barangay Piapi, and Robinsons Dumaguete in Barangay Kalindangan. Business activities are mostly concentrated in the downtown area. With the completion of 4 lanes, the Metro Dumaguete Diversion Road helps decongest the traffic in the main thoroughfares of the central business district to the town of Sibulan down to Bacong. The new highway is expected to economically benefit the city's barangays as the new centers for economic growth. These growing industries have made Dumaguete the hub for shopping, education, finance, IT, commerce, lifestyle, and sports in the province of Negros Oriental. The real estate industry in the city includes several constructions of condominiums, mixed-use development town centers, and massive horizontal housing projects. Shopping centers such as Philinvest Malls, Dumaguete by Philinvest Group, Bayshores Dumaguete, and popular restaurants, bars, and dining strips along Flores Avenue have excellent views of Dumaguete Bay. Philinvest is set to develop the beach area for another vertical residential complex in the coastal barangay of Magnao to its Futura Shores, Dumaguete. City Mall Dumaguete, a community mall anchored by SM Retail or SMC for Nice Hardware, owned by Double Dragon Properties, and Kang's Shopping Complex are located on the National Highway, serving shoppers in the north. A public transport terminal with multi-level parking spaces is being built at the back of Robinsons Dumaguete within the Dumaguete Business Park. Joining the existing Dumaguete Business Park are the Lifestyle 8880 districts, District, a commercial complex with hotel and convention center in Daro, and the EC Oano Senior Complex in Bahumpandan, which is being used for government offices and other facilities. Business process outsourcing is Dumaguete's outsourcing industry as a range of businesses such as call centers, publishing, medical transcription, animation, usually editing, and architectural outsourcing. Dumaguete is listed among next wave cities in the country with over 30 IT, KPO, and BPO locators, and has been described as a hub for business process outsourcing and information technology. It's tourism naman. Data from the Department of Tourism show that Dumaguete, the province's main gateway, and Negros Oriental are listed among the top 10 most visited tourist destinations in the country. Its historical landmarks. Rizal Boulevard is known for its hotels, coffee shops, fine dining restaurants, and bars that were mostly converted from sugar mansions and prominent ancestral houses. The Boulevard extension to the north of the port of Dumaguete is also being developed with new hotels, resorts, restaurants, and bars. The Boulevard provides views of Dumaguete Bay and the neighboring islands of Cebu and Siquijor. Rizal Boulevard also has a promenade where locals and visitors can relax, dine, and exercise. This area, known locally as Pantawan People's Park, extends from the port of Dumaguete to the mouth of the Banica River. Food carts in the Pantawan area sell Filipino street food such as balut, tempura, my favorite, kikiam, and personally, my most personally favorite and my personally opinion favorite, fish balls. I buy this in the canteen sometimes. That's the personal information. But let's just move on. The reclaimed Pantawan People's Park is the city's newest park, located at the southern end of Rizal Boulevard. The St. Catherine of Alexandria Cathedral is known as the oldest stone church of Negros Island and the ecclesiastical seat of the Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Dumaguete. The detached 1879 campanario, the belfry on one of the watchtowers of the cathedral, has been used to warn against Moro invaders in the 1800s Spanish-Moro conflict. It is one of the oldest heritage landmarks of Dumaguete in Central Visayas. On November 23, 2023, Monsignor Julius Perpetuo Herula, Chair of the Commission on Church Cultural Heritage, announced the important cultural property historical marker installation at the Campanario. On May 29, 2024, the National Museum of the Philippines granted 9 million peso funds for the Belfry Conservation and Restoration of Cultural Property Project. The renovation, reinforcement, and retrofitting will be a joint undertaking of the NMP, Diocese of Dumaguete, and the local government. Now, the Dumaguete Presidencia, formerly the City Hall, was restored to its original design and is now the branch of the National Museum in Dumaguete. The cathedral, belfry, and museum are all located near Quezon Park, named after the first president of the Philippines, Manuel L. Quezon. Silliman University's Anthropology Museum, located in the university's Hibbard Hall, contains archaeological artifacts excavated from throughout Negros and parts of Mindanao. The National Commission for Culture and Arts and Dumaguete LGU installed Eddie Romero's centennial bust by sculptor Frederick Cedo. It was unveiled by Mayor Felipe Antonio B. Remolio, Joey Romero, and NCCA Deputy Director Marichu Teliano at the Claire Isabel McGill Luce Auditorium, the Negros Oriental Capitol Building, and on May 17, 2024, the 1924 Grecian Ionic Daniel Burnham Negros Oriental Capitol Building's historical marker for the centennial anniversary or Jubilee year commemoration was installed by the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, Directress Carminda Arevalo. Governor Manuel Chacuel Sagarbarria signed the marker certificate of transfer in the presence of Aimee Marcos, Francis Tolentino, Senator Francis Tolentino, Senator Mark Villar, Senator Lisa Ontiveros, Senator Lito Lapin, and Senator Jingo Estrada, Irish Ambassador William John Carlos, and Philippine Tour Operators Association, who graced the historic event. Kulet Desma, Silliman University Dance Troupe and Orchestra Sin Arco performed with others, followed by the finale, pyro musical competition at the Freedom Park. Now, you can see my difference in the voice. So, I did think about making in the next episode. So let's move on to the festivals. One of the city's important annual celebrations is the Sandurot Festival, which is held every September to commemorate Dumaguete's history. The celebration starts with the Paghimamat or Panaghimamat, a reenactment of how people from different ethnic and cultural backgrounds came to Dumaguete, bringing gifts of rich cultures. Pasundalan follows gracing the city streets with dancing to drum beats and other instruments participated by different barangays and schools in Dumaguete. The street dancing ends at Quezon Park, after which the participants prepare for the Grand Pasundayag, a display of dances portraying different stories of the Dumaguete tradition. And another important annual occasion in Dumaguete is the Buglasan Festival, also known locally as the Festival of All Festivals, which is also held throughout the whole Negros Oriental province every October since 2002. The majority of activities are held in the provincial capital and in our Aquino Memorial Freedom Park with booths with booths and local products either on display or for sale. It is also spread to other venues such as the Sidlakang Negros Village at Barangay Piapi and the city's Rizal Boulevard. Showdowns and street dancing are among the activities done in observance of the festival. It's healthcare. Dumaguete has 4 major tertiary hospitals, namely the Holy Child Hospital or HCH, Negros Oriental Provincial Hospital, ACE Dumaguete Doctors Hospital or AC Dumaguete Hospital, and the Silliman University Medical Center, which is currently associated with St. Luke's Medical Center in Metro Manila. The Dumaguete Health Office is responsible for the implementation and planning of the healthcare programs provided by the city government, which also operates and supervises health centers in the barangays of the city. Now, is transportation. Let's talk about it now, shall we? In air, Dumaguete Sibulan Airport is the city's domestic airport located in the neighboring town of Sibulan in the north. It provides daily flights M2 and from Manila and Cebu City to Cebu Pacific, Cebgo, and PAL Express, while Cebu Pacific is servicing twice weekly flights to Iloilo City. In March 2021, upgrade works were made to the Dumaguete Sibulan Airport, which included pavement reconstruction, expansion of the terminal building, and expansion of CAAP administrative buildings. An airport to replace Sibulan Airport is being planned to be built in Bacong, a town bordering Dumaguete in the south. Construction is expected to cost 17 billion pesos. In C. Okay. Dumaguete as a major port city is a jump-off point for passengers traveling to other Visayas and Mindanao areas. Currently, the port is equipped with 2 modern port operations and passenger terminal facilities. It is also the headquarters site of Philippine Coast Guard Southern Visayas District and Coast Guard Station Negros Oriental. As a major part of the Philippine Western Nautical Highway, system, there are daily ferry connections to Cebu, Bohol, Siquijor, and Mindanao, operated by Archipelago Philippine Ferries Corporation, or FASCAT, Alison Shipping Lines, Montenegro Lines, Medallion Transport, Ocean Jet Shipping, Sinsam Shipping Incorporated, Cocalyong, HS Star Marine Shipping Corp, Light Ferries, and other companies. Alternatively, there are smaller ports north of the city, which where short and frequent ferry connections, mostly to the province of Cebu, are available. Dumaguete is a port of call for travelers to Manila, Dapitan, and Zamboanga City via ship serviced by Tugo Travel. Moment of silence. Again. Let's just move on. Inland. The main form of public transport in Dumaguete let's just wait. Silence! Wait there. Hold on, move on. The studio is closed now. The studio is closed. Reminder. This studio is closed. Okay, guys. Let's just continue. The main form of public transport in Dumaguete is okay. For transport, the Dumaguete version of the motorized tricycle can fit up to 6 passengers. For transport to destinations outside the city limit, near jeepneys and buses traveling set routes. Vallarta Transit Corporation operates service buses from a 2-story terminal building in Barangay Kalindangan. Buses from Dumaguete have routes during to Bacolod, Negros Occidental, Cebu City and Cebu Province, Zamboanga City and Pagadian City via Dipolog or the Pinal of Zamboanga Peninsula, Katiklan and Boracay and Cubao, Metro Manila using Western Nautical Highway. Dumaguete is 215 kilometers or 134 miles from Bacolod City via Kabangkalan, Mabinay by East Road. Sports. Dumaguete has hosted numerous Asian, national, regional, and provincial sports events, such as the 4th Asian University Basketball Federation or AUBF 2005, the 2030 Palarong Pambansa, 2012 Philippine National Games of POC-PSC, Philippine Volleyball League, National Pacific Championship, Batang Pinoy Visayas, Dumaguete Dragon Boat Challenge, Unigames, Sivira, the Palarong near for short-lived Negros Island region, among others. The Don Mario Perdices Memorial Coliseum hosted the 2010 Central Visayas Regional Athletic Meet and 2030 Palarong Pambansa that was located in Dumaguete. Moment of silence! Moment of silence! Wait lang! What's wrong now? Its capacity was 25,000 people with a rubberized track oval, main lobby, dormitory, and hostel. Beside it is the Olympic side swimming pool. Known as the Lorenzo G. Deves Memorial Aqua Center. The Alberto Macias Sports Complex is an indoor arena located near the Coliseum which can accommodate around 6,000 people. Its education. Dumaguete University City, also called the Center of Learning in the South, due to the presence of well-known universities. Public elementary and high schools, including Dumaguete Science High School, the Regional Science High School of Central Visayas, is governed by Dumaguete City Schools Division of DepEd. Silliman University is the dominant institution of higher learning in Dumaguete, providing the city with a university atmosphere. It's the first Protestant university in the country and the first American university in Asia. The 610,000 square meters or 6.6 million square feet campus is adjacent to and intermixed with the city's downtown district. Some of its buildings have likewise been recognized as landmarks, including the Silliman Hall, Hibar Hall, Katipunan Hall, the Lucia Auditorium, and the Silliman Main Library, considered one of the biggest libraries in the Philippines. Designated Center of Excellence for its nursing, teacher education, marine science, and information technology, and the Center of Development for its anthropology, biology, accountancy, and medical technology programs. Wait lang! Wait, moment of silence! Wait lang, moment of silence! Moment of silence, moment of silence. Moment of silence! Moment of silence! Moment of silence! Press conference! Forest University is a private non-sectarian university with its main campus located on Mesiano Road, offering tertiary education programs, while the North Campus along Locsin Street is the home of Foundation Preparatory Academy for its basic education programs. Negros Oriental State University is the premier state university in Dumaguete and Negros Oriental with two main campuses in the city. The main campus 1 is beside the provincial capitol building, while the main campus 2 is located in Barangay Mahumpandan. It offers affordable yet high quality education, making a top choice for students seeking excellence in various fields. Nurses specializes in engineering, information technology, teacher education, allied health sciences, business and agriculture. It is the first academic institution in the country to offer a BS in geothermal engineering. JED designated the Center of Development for its teacher education program. St. Paul University Dumaguete is a prestigious Catholic institution founded in 1904 by the Sisters of St. Paul of Chartres from France. It is one of the top universities in Dumaguete and the first St. Paul educational institution to be established in the Philippines, known for its strong academic programs, values-based education, and excellent campus facilities. SPOD excels in nursing, business, teacher education, and music programs, duly recognized by the CHED as a fully autonomous higher education institution. It is one of the 7 campuses comprising the St. Paul University system. Now, Colegio de Santa Catalina de Alejandria, or COSCA, run by Catholic diocesan clergy, is located beside the Dumaguete Cathedral Church, formerly known as Dumaguete Cathedral College. It offers free school to college programs. Its flagship courses are commerce or business administration, criminology, and radiologic technology. Now, Method Dumaguete College makes more interesting. It's an academic institution with a campus in Barangay Darum, offering senior high school program, ladder TESDA, accredited technical vocational programs, and another 4-year college courses. Now, Asian College, or formerly Asian Institute of Electronics and Asian College of Science and Technology, is a CHED and TESDA accredited private tertiary educational institution in the Philippines, founded in 1972. It has campuses in Quezon City and Dumaguete. It also offers DepEd and TESDA certified senior high school. Well, the last segment is the sister cities. Well, Dumaguete has the following sister cities in local: Bacolod, Mandaue, Butuan, Makati, and San Juan, Metro Manila. In international, Yeongdong County of North Chungcheong, Republic of Korea, Alameda of California in the US. Let's go back to the sign on, sign off now. Shall we? Or no? Let's just move on. Okay, let's read it now. Deep breath again. Okay, go. This is DP5RTV Channel 63 Dumaguete, a commercial VHF TV broadcast station owned and operated by DP5RTV Corporation, transmitting on a 99.6 kilowatt effective radiated power with permit number BSD-0633-2006, valid until December 31, 2026. Channel 63 transmitters located at Galatians Avenue, Corner Street, Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental. Channel 63 is operating under the supervision of the following electronic and communication engineers, duly licensed by the Professional Recognition Commission International Telecommunications Commission. Engineer Gerard D. Palmo, EC number 42851. Engineer Lorraine D. Pasano, EC number 25646. Engineer Sander Z. Repare, EC number 03338. Orlando M. Lagarta, 92-1 PNCR-6016. Anthony A. De La Cruz, 91-1 PXII 1 PVII. Oh no. 1 PVII, that's 36836. This is channel 63 Dumaguete. Now signing on or off. I messed up. Oh, I messed up. Oh. I messed up. XII means X means 12, XI means 11, XII means 12. V means 5, VI means 6, VII means 7. Oh, Negros Oriental is on region 7, guys. But that's okay. I'll just do better on Monday. So, well, that's all for today. But we still have 7 more minutes. Okay, we still have 7 more minutes before we end the program. Or we'll just end it earlier. Okay. So that's channel 62 Dumaguete and DP5RTV. This has been this program for today. I'm your host. Wait! Nag-closing spill pa gan. Wait lang, wait. Moment of silence. Wait. This has been Channel 63 Dumaguete on DP5RTV Signons and Signoffs. Once again, I'm your host, the voiceover of DP5RTV. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And stay tuned. The moment you've been waiting for. And see you on Monday. Channel 67 El Salvador is coming up next.